Chamundayai viche. Om Glaum Om Klim Jusaga. Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwala Jwala Prajwala Prajwala Jwala Jwala.
Nehha Bhatnagar is one of the brightest young sparks in Bharatanatyam. She's a passionate dancer. She's also equally passionate about taking the classical arts to a younger and wider audience. She's doing this with the Sarvam Foundation, which she's founded. Consider this. The foundation is, for example, scouting for poor slum girls who are rich with talent, grooming them into the art of classical dance, and putting them in dance festivals around the world. In this show, we're going to talk about Nehha Bhatnagar, the dancer, and Nehha Bhatnagar, the crusader for the arts. This short opening piece by Nehha is a Devi Stuti. Nehha believes girls can ride even lions. You're watching our talk with me, Jujhar Singh. Nehha Bhatnagar, thank you very much for joining us on the show.
Pleasure and honor is mine.
Your Devi Stuti was dynamic and your facial expressions were flawless.
Thank you so much. It's a very special piece, conceptualized and choreographed by my guru Vaidenathan.
I believe the goddess Devi in her various forms is your favorite deity.
It is.
In fact, one of her forms, goddess Durga, she rides a lion, she has 10 arms. I believe that particularly touches you.
Yes. Because like I said, like I see my own examples in my own home, right? Of a woman can really be nurturing, but at the same time so protective, at the same time so dynamic, at the same time do mundane official chores, but also be this gorgeous, sort of flawless being. It's just like these multitasking roles.
Now, you know, this is interesting. There's been no artist in your family, but your mother put you into dance classes at the age of 4. How did your passion for dance grow so much over the years?
My mother, Mrs. Nehha Bhatnagar, put me when I was 4, as you said, and I literally feel like this has been destiny. And I've just kind of flowed seamlessly with what has come my way in this field, rather than a conscious effort to become a dancer. And my parents, my father, Captain Devendra Bhatnagar, they've just been this pillar of support who've made sure that this like little fledgling stream is following her path to the river, the lake, and ultimately, hopefully, the ocean.
But the turning point for you came at the age of 22 when you met the legendary dance guru, Dr. Vaidenathan. How did that change things for you?
I had a really sort of inspirational time as soon as I joined Ganesh Natyalaya, because it gave me so much to
Which is the institution?
Which is the institution she runs, Guruji runs. It just gives you so many wings, right? So many opportunities to learn, perform. I mean, dance it's a temple of dance there. So I think just the whole life that she leads is an example that, you know, dance can be a way of life. It doesn't have to be something that you do for 1 hour a day and then you forget about it. You know, it's something that is in you all of the time. And that is something I really imbibed from her.
And you've been learning from her and also from a brilliant daughter-in-law, Rama Vaidenathan.
Very true, yes. I'm so blessed.
And the two gurus together have groomed you into what Dr. Karan Singh has said is a soulful and absolutely stellar performing artist.
Miles to go, miles to learn, lots to look forward to. But yes, I feel like it's very important that there is that sort of sapling that's planted, and then it can only, after constant nourishment, blossom into, you know, a plant, and ultimately one day a tree, maybe a banyan tree that will give shade to many people, who knows what tree, but tree nevertheless. And so Ramaji's piece, you'll get a glimpse of is Vrikshanjali, which she conceptualized, which is a little sapling blossoming into different branches. And I think
That's you.
That's hopefully me, yes.
Takajam Kukota Kudimita Januta Dinta Tadinta Tanakujam 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 Dimita Tarita Januta Tarita Takato Takadimita Januta Dengina Tom Takajam Kukota Kudimita Januta Dinta Tadinta Tanakujam Dimita Tarita Januta Tarita Takato Takadimita Januta Dengina Tom Takajam Kukota Kudimita Januta Dinta Tadinta Tanakujam Dimita Tarita Januta Tarita Takato Takadanuta Dimita Dengina Tom Dimita Tarita Januta Tarita Takato Takadanuta Dimita Dengina Tom Dimita Tarita Januta Tarita Takato Takadimita Januta
That was really excellent, Neha, really excellent.
Thank you.
And this is one of the exciting things about dance. You can depict almost anything.
Right.
Not literally, but suggestively.
Right. It is a language. It does not require understanding the words necessarily. It's just a universal, transcendent language.
Let's also move forward to the second part of your work. You're also on a sort of mission to widen the appeal of the classical arts, particularly classical dance.
Correct.
You founded the Sarvam Foundation for this. What exactly do you have in your mind?
It's just a lot of passion as far as promoting the arts in new and interesting ways is concerned. We have a couple of verticals. One is the events wing. Under Sarvam, there have been over 30 massive events in Delhi where we've had thousands of people attend it. And attend what? Attend arts that are curated in very interesting ways, packaged, promoted, publicized in very unique ways, so that newer audiences get a chance to come.
Like?
For example, using a mirror image to showcase Bharatanatyam with the instruments of saxophone, sarangi, tabla, electric bass guitar in an amphitheater space. You know, or early morning at 6:30 in the morning, bringing everyone together for morning ragas, where again, north, south, east, west, all art forms kind of mingle, but after a chocolate meditation of sorts, you know, to bring them into real awareness of all their senses. You know, there's so many different kind of things I try out in the events space. The second vertical is massive calendars of performing artists, giving young artists a chance to make their portfolios for free. I do this with my friend, the celebrated Inni Singh. You know, we take out these calendars, we do residencies with Ramaji, and I've done it with one or two more senior artists, where you get youngsters to come and stay in a beautiful setting and learn from the Guru for 3 continuous days, morning, evening, night. And last but not the least, the Underprivileged Girls Project, which is the closest to my heart because you're taking classical arts straight to the grassroots for propagation and preservation en masse.
Now, this is one unique thing you're doing. You're going into the slums, you're identifying raw talent and molding them into classical dancers.
Right.
How much has this worked?
It's been an amazing journey. Our partners in this are Nai Disha, Educational Cultural Society, where they help us sort of source this talent from these slums. This project has been such a success that just today I got an email from Brave Festival in Poland that 20 of my girls are going to go as a delegation next year to Europe for a month. They have been going every year in 4s and 5s and 6. Now all of them are going to be going to be teachers of Indian classical dance, yoga, meditation, self-defense to kids from around the world who are also marginalized. These girls today are ambassadors of change. They perform everywhere, from community centers to Rotary to international interviews. Yes.
What's also interesting, Nehha, is that you are interpreting and performing traditional dance pieces in the context of your Sarvam mission.
Right.
For example, the Raas Leela.
Right. Yes. For me, dance has been something that has come my way by a stroke of destiny, not because of lineages and other aspects. What do I want to really do with it? I yearn from deep within to propagate and preserve these art forms. I really do want to take everyone along with me on this journey, which is what I feel when I will do this piece, the Raas, in Om Namo Narayana, which is my Guru Saroja Ji's piece, about seeking, you know, I seek for you, I want to see you. Oh Lord, can you come? And then he does come and blesses me. And metaphorically, it's kind of tied in with, I seek to do something for this field. And Sarvam has just been that, the universe conspiring to help me out.
So we'd love to see your Raas Leela, and we'll try and look at it in the context of your Sarvam mission as well.
Sa 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 re sa 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 ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni da 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 ma pa da 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 pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni da pa da ni sa 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 re sa 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 ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni da 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 ma pa da 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 pa da ni sa ni da pa da ni da pa kesha pasha dhrita pinchika vidhati sancharan makala kundalam harajalavana malika lalitam angaraga gana saurabham पीतचेल धृत कांची कांचितम उदंचदं शुमणिनूपुरं रासकेलि परिभूषितं तव हि रूपमीश कलयामहे वेणुगान कृत तान दान कलगान राग गति योजना शोभनीय मृदु पद पद कृत ताडमेलन मनोहरं पाणि संपणित कंकणं समूलं शलं गीतकराम्बुजं श्रोणिबिम्ब चलदम्बरं भजत रासकेलि रसदम्बरं भजत
Thank you very much, Neha. That was very beautiful.
Thank you.
Shall we have a rapid fire round now?
Sounds great.
Your life's mantra.
Rumi's quote, let the beauty of what you love be what you do. It will not lead you astray.
All right, next. Classical dance is cool because
It never goes out of style.
classical dancers you admire the most.
You know, I'll be very honest. I admire anyone who's a serious classical dancer. Of course, I have a list of so many favorites, gurus notwithstanding, you know, I mean, I can just go on and on and on. But if anyone can survive in this field gracefully, hats off, because it's not an easy field to be in. It's not very well
Full
supported.
marks in diplomacy, by the way.
Thank you. But it's really true. It's just needs a lot more support than it has currently. And if you're doing it gracefully, all my respects to you.
Very quickly, what is the support it needs?
Funding, big time institutionalized funding. It is as important as an engineering job, a lawyer's job, a doctor's job. You're healers if you're dancers and musicians. You're healing people. Why are you suffering so much? Where is the patronage today? Why do you have to come from a comfortable family to be an artist? It needs support. And forget not that the world looks to India for exactly stuff like this. And we're not giving this enough.
Where would you like to be in, say, 10 years' time?
Of course, being with the field, being in this space. But that apart, giving that sense of self-worth to people, giving it to myself, giving that chance of an identity to others, giving it to myself, that is something, whatever I'm doing, hopefully I'll be still dancing, but whatever else I'm also doing with Sarvam and other things, I want to empower people, thereby empower myself.
I'm sure you can even turn this thought process into a dance piece.
I'll show you a little bit of a small talk. I give these TEDx kind of talks, so I'll just use mudras and speech and also bring in my favorite bhajan, Vaishnav Janato.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे.
What is it that we really need in life? Material possessions, fame, praise, good looks? No, not really. We need self-worth, dignity, respect, and identity. How do we achieve that? By giving to others that sense of the I in the I am, I can, and I matter. Humans are not a statistic. No. Empathy, not sympathy, drives that feeling of self-worth, dignity, respect, and identity.
पर दुखे उपकार करे, पर दुखे उपकार करे, पर दुखे उपकार करे, तो ये मन अभिमान नाने रे. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे.
let's take a very short break. When we come back, we look at another novel idea in Bharatanatyam, the piece Salam Daru or Salam Durga. How'd you bring Urdu into Bharatanatyam?
It's totally not my doing. It's again a find of my Guru Sarojaji's. And I think it was written by this Maratha king, 15th, 16th century. And so to make dance sort of more universally acceptable to, you know, the times, the word salam is also used in Bharatanatyam.
We'll check this out. Classical dancer Nehha Bhatnagar is with us. We'll be right back on our talk. Welcome back. You're watching Our Talk with me, Jujhar Singh. Bharatanatyam dancer Nehha Bhatnagar is with us. Nehha, what's your final presentation going to be?
So I'd like to wrap up again by showing the dynamics of being a woman. And in this piece, we use the word salam as well in regards to Goddess Durga. And so I'd just like to say...
Salam Daru.
Salam Daru.
Salam Durga.
Right, yes, absolutely. And we just... Because like we said, it doesn't really matter what language you speak. Dance is dance. It's sacred, it's divine. And I think that's why I want to end this show with that piece.
We'd love to see this. In the meanwhile, Nehha, thank you very much for joining us on our talk.
Thank you, Jujhar. It's been a pleasure.
Mahisha Mardini Madhura Bhashini Ahini Vareni Amba Tyagesha Malini Mahisha Mardini Madhura Bhashini Agini Bhaveni Amba Tyagesha Malini Mahisha Mardini Madhura Bhashini Agini Bhaveni Amba Tyagesha Malini Nidari Gani Padisa Ni Pamaga Pamapani Pamaga Mama Padisa Nidari Gani Padisa Sani Pamaga Pamapani Pamaga Mama Padisa Pamaga Mama Padisa Nidari Padisa Sani Pamaga Nidari Pamaga Pamaga Mama Padisa Nidari Padisa Sani Pamaga Nidari Pamaga Nidari Padisa Pama Pamare Pamare Maga Pamani Padani Nidari Salamure 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 Salamure